Michael, you talked about him a little bit earlier.
It's a shame, you feel bad for him, and it's an unfortunate thing of this game. But I texted him, and he texted me right back. So he'll be all right. He's got a year later. He's only a 3-year guy anyway, so it'll be like his normal time.
And he got his deal signed, done.
Well, that's the key. That's the key. So, but I know they were very, very happy with him too. So, he'll rehab and work, and as long as he keeps doing the things he's done the last year, he'll be fine.
You go pads tomorrow, Coach?
Yeah, go pads tomorrow.
And how active do you want him to be? I mean, is this going to be a big hitting day? Is it going to be Oklahoma?
No, we'll do Oklahoma. We always do Oklahoma on the first day, and I think he kind of ease into it. That's what I kind of got after. I mean, I love the enthusiasm. I love the excitement. I mean, that was really. But you got to be careful. I don't want to get anybody nicked up, and then of course tomorrow we'll start, and we kind of ease into it. I don't want to just go crazy, but there'll be plenty of the way these guys are going right now. I think there's going to be plenty of contact.
There wasn't quite the heat today that there usually is in the first day, so that had to be a good thing.
I don't even think about it.
It's supposed to be 79 by the end of the week. You're going to have to turn up the heat. Make them run around in the hangar.
They don't. You don't have to practice in heat. I mean, I think the way we practice, and I think we're heat acclimatized.
But you've got a lot of freshman athletes. You think that there's some guys that are going to make a contribution this year?
I think so, probably. I mean, usually there is, and I think that, like I said yesterday, I think you got to be careful getting too high or too low too early. But I think there's some young guys that are going to have a chance to help us, and whether it's in the first game or the second game, I don't know. But I think down the road, like Spencer and some of those guys, we played a little bit later, and you just don't know when they're going to be ready.
But those freshman tight ends look pretty good, I would think.
Freshman tight ends, freshman linebackers, freshman running backs, freshman receivers. I think the freshman offensive line I've been impressed with. Freshman DB. I mean, I think it's a really, as I said, I think they're all potentially going to be really good players for us.
Freshman offensive line needs some hair work, though, don't they? Mark was pointing that out.
Yeah, they got to me before I got to them. So, but it's they all wanted to do it. So I guess it's not something I condone or think it's I'm not into all that. But they what was funny is you saw some of them did it on. I know some of the defensive guys did it on their own. So they want to be part of it. That's good.
Can I just ask you about Jeff Allen and kind of what has he meant to this running game over the four years?
Well, he's a guy that it's amazing. I can't even believe he's been here 4 years already because him and Graham came in together and they both came in in January and I can remember that first winter program board Jeff. I mean, I had to tell Reggie to get off of him. He was just, but he is just. He was a guy that the thing I liked the most about him when we recruited him. Not besides his athleticism and so forth, but he wanted to come to the University of Illinois. Playing at the University of Illinois from the state of Illinois was important to him. And I think that's why you're so happy to see a guy that is going to be a high-round draft choice. He's a leader. He's going to have his degree. He's all the things that you want him to have. He's going to have that opportunity to do.
How far he's came in his 4 years here?
Well, I mean, he gets better and better and better. I mean, he's a good player. I mean, he's going to have an opportunity to play on Sundays, and he's come a long way, and not only on the field but off the field as well.
You hear about Joe Paul?
Yeah, somebody said he got
ran over. Hip got hurt. Little receiver, but hip got hurt and was looking the other way.
He'll be all right.
But you are cognizant of that. Where is everybody at? Type thing.
Well,
I watch you all the time. You're doing that.
I don't. I'm going to tell you something. Now, these guys they run fast.
Okay.
And that's what I worry about having the guys on the sidelines because, if you're not used to it, I mean they come hard and you can get hurt.
Just back from Kerouac, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, how about that? Yeah.
Shouldn't Joe Paul get up in the tower at this point? I mean, time to get in the tower. Get a big blowhorn and.
It don't matter what anybody thinks. Coach Joe's going to do what he wants to do anyway, and he should. I mean, he earns that. He's earned that privilege.
You ever been hit? You ever been?
Oh yeah.
You have. Okay. Nothing ever.
Very, very fortunate.
Okay.
I learned early not to break up fights and stay the heck out of the way.
Coach, you could have commented on Andrew Carter's situation.
I think Andrew is right now thinking about maybe redshirting, or not redshirting, but medicaling, and he's just. first of all, he's going to be all right. That's number one. But number two, he had part of his skull removed. I mean, part of the tumor taken out. And he lost the hearing in one ear, and his balance, he's got some balance issues. So I think the one thing, and as I told him and his father, we still want him to be part of the program, and we'll keep him around the program and keep him. He'll get his degree here, and but you don't want anybody out there that's not gonna.
At least
it's
he
safe.
tried for a couple of
Oh
practices.
yeah,
so,
he did. I think once again, it's not a definite, but I think probably that's the direction we're going.